Hey, good afternoon. Colin Kimball here with Alderman Chevrolet, GMC in Rutland, Vermont, Vermont's favorite car dealership. We appreciate your interest in this beautiful vehicle. Very excited to get to show you this thing today. Very, very special vehicle we have in our hands. Now, this is our brand new arrival, 2025 GMC Canyon Elevation. Now, it comes with a ton of cool things here we are going to go into depth about, but right off the bat, this is that Turbo Max engine. That's a 2.7 liter high output turbocharged 4-cylinder married to an 8-speed automatic transmission. With that combination, you're going to get a whopping 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque, which is amazing performance here for a vehicle this size. Now, this one's finished off in a nice sand dune metallic. If we get up close, you can see it's actually pretty filthy. Definitely needs a good wash. We've just got a nice layer of snow on there. But we take a good step back, and all that dirt and grime blends right into that nice color. That's the great thing about these metallic colors here in the North Country. They hide the dirt and grime very, very well. Right down here, we have our graphite painted metallic wheels. Super sharp look to there. We got our Goodyear Wrangler tires on there. And you do have your ultra-wide stands here, your flared quarter panels. You got these indicators on the outside. It's not always yourself you have to worry about. You want to be seen in those low visibility situations. You got your high gloss black painted mirror caps and a passive key entry system in these front two doors. And we are going to go over how that works. Elevation badging right down there. Around to the front fascia, you have your daytime running LED light that does kind of seamless cut right behind that body panel. Inside of there is your projector style LED headlamp. Nice little GMC logo inside of there. What's nice about those LED lights is they last much longer than your halogen headlamps, and hopefully you never have to replace them. Right down here is your projector style LED fog lamps. Underneath there you have your frame mounted black recovery hooks, and then underneath there you have an aluminum skid plate. Now, with that passive key entry system, you just need the key in the vicinity of the vehicle, and you can lock and unlock it with just a press of a button. You got your deep tinted rear windows there. Right down here, you have your 10-way power driver seat adjustments with your 2-way lumbar adjustments. On the door here is your electronic mirror and window adjustments, lock and unlock right there. Right down here is your integrated trailer brake. You got the brake up top and then your gain adjustments right below that. Display brightness right there. I'll give this a quick start. Windscreen controls on this side. On the steering wheel here on the left side is your adaptive cruise control settings. It's going to set a gap in between you and the car in front of you, and it's going to keep it there. Right here is the actual cruise control. You got your gap adjustments right here. You can actually set the gap. My apologies. So there's a few different templates on the driver infotainment screen that you can pop up. You'll switch it with this little button right there. But if there is something important to you, you might be able to find it in there. Google Maps right there. I keep this up on my personal vehicle so you don't have to use up your whole screen over here while looking at the maps. On the right side here is your hands-free audio and phone call settings. You'll pick up and hang up a phone call with these little buttons right there. Then you have a Google Assistant where you have in-vehicle controls. You can ask it to change the temperature, volume. You can either say, "Hey Google," it's probably going to pop up here, or you can hit this little button right there. This has wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Google Assistant again right there. Vehicle status here is going to pop up a little canyon that you can spin around. And then you can click on these little plus marks if you want to monitor something. If one of these is important to you, a little hard with gloves on, you can click on it and hit add to driver's display. And it will have to sometimes reconfigure your display, but it'll pop it up right there. Trailering app right there. It's going to create a profile for your trailer so you don't have to get in and adjust the gain every time. Wi-Fi hotspot, you can connect up to 7 devices at once. So a ton of combinations there to keep everything connected. Off-road app right here. We're in demo mode, so it doesn't load everything up very quick. Terrain mode, Baja mode, overlanding mode. Right down here is your HVAC controls, temperature settings on the outside, fan speed in the middle. Then you have your heated seat settings, 3 different temperature options. Right down here is your 4-way window control. It'll drop all 4 windows. Right here's your auto stop and start. It'll turn you off when you come to a red light and turn you back on when you take your foot off the brake and put it back onto the accelerator. 4-way directional. Lane keep assist with lane departure warning. It'll do those little minor adjustments for you to keep you in between the white lines, but it will beep at you if it senses you leaving the white lines. Here's your power button. It'll turn on the power to the bed or the outlet in the bed. Type-C USB. Engine control dial here. If you go ahead and twist that, it's going to pop up some animations. Pretty cool. And then you can click on these actual buttons right here to switch your transfer case. Here is your parking brake. Side-by-side cup holders, leather wrap center console. Lift it up and you do have some surface level storage. Check out the bed here. Capless fuel fill. You don't have to get your hands dirty at the gas station and the cap's not swinging around scratching up the paint. Corner step rear bumpers with your body color painted rear bumper. 2-inch hitch receiver and a full-size spare underneath there. Super light aluminum tailgate. It is the Stowflex tailgate, so you can pop these things out. Lift this up and you have some storage. Little drain plug at the bottom if you want to put some ice in there. Nice little measuring tape right here if you want to measure something on the job site or if you're fishing. 120 volt outlet right there. 8 cargo tie down locations and they hold up to 500 pounds each, so plenty of combinations there to keep everything tied down. You can install up to 21 where these little black plastic inserts are. This is the crew cab there, so that's about as big as it gets in the back seat. Now that is our 2025 Canyon Elevation. If you have any more questions about this beautiful truck, don't hesitate to give me a call, 802-776-5000 and ask for Colin, or you can stop by for a test drive at 65 Windcrest Road in Rutland, Vermont, and you have a good one.